Aquarius, welcome to your December monthly tarot reading. I'm just going to do an overview of what sort of energies you can expect coming up in December for you. And I'm going to use Gilded Tarot and Essential Tarot decks in combination to do this reading for you. Just keep in mind that this is a general reading. If you do want a personalized one-on-one reading, I'm happy to serve you. Send me an email at AriesFireTarot@gmail.com. And just keep in mind, this is a general reading, okay? So take what you can, leave what doesn't resonate with you. Once again, thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate all the likes and shares. I love getting comments on my readings, so as long as they're nice, LOL. And yeah, hit subscribe for me. It means a lot as a new channel. If you have your own channel, you'll know what I'm talking about, but yeah. Anyway, just go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me. I would really appreciate it. It helps keep me going, actually, for doing the free readings, so. All right, I'm gonna do one more little shuffle of the Gilded Tarot, and then I'm gonna start doing your monthly reading for Aquarius General, okay? Here we go. First card I pulled for you guys is the Chariot. So the Chariot is an energy coming in to sort of effect a sweeping change in your life. And it could be something that you've been waiting for, and you feel like you're a little bit stuck, because if you look at this card, you can see that those aren't horses, they're sphinxes, right? And, you know, sphinxes, they're not so much with the activity. So you got the driver here of the Chariot, sort of just sitting there. It looks like she's doing embroidery, kind of waiting for some sort of action to happen. She's like, hello, did people forget about me? But the Chariot is a really good sign that if you've been expecting something to happen and it hasn't, it's going to, right? Something, a huge sweeping change that you've been asking the universe for should be coming in December. Okay, so the next card I have here for you guys is the Star card. So when you see the Star card, it basically means you can wish upon the star, right? So there's a lot of energy here with the Star card. You can see this water nymph. She's like pouring water back and forth out of these chalices here, and that just there's so much strength in that when I look at it. And I just want to show you guys a couple things here that link these cards together. So if you look at the Chariot here, you're going to see the sun, right? And then if you look here, you're going to see like the symbol of the sun again. So the sun is the most powerful thing in the universe, and it's the most powerful card in the tarot. So some big, powerful, sweeping change is coming in for Aquarius. General reading, not everybody, okay? Interesting cards so far, though, for you guys. I like it. Seven of Swords. This looks like you're getting ready to leave something behind, and you're not going to be too upset about it. It looks like, you know, I feel like you're not in the most desirable situation right now, and you have been like doing your positive affirmations and, you know, asking Source to change your circumstances. And the way I'm reading the Seven of Swords here right now is that you've got everything in your arms that matters to you, and you've left behind the things that you don't, and you're looking over your shoulder as if to say, yeah, see you later. Like I'm pretty much done with you. I don't usually get that impression from the Seven of Swords. So I just want you guys to know that different messages come out from the cards depending on the reading that I'm doing. So if you notice that different readers sort of have meanings for cards that they don't, hey, the last reader didn't say that about Seven of Swords. It's a tool to get a message through to the reader, so that's why. Oh my God. This is like, well, it speaks for itself, right? The Lovers. So you've got a huge sweeping change here coming that you've asked for, and it could be, you could have, and I just did love readings, but that doesn't even matter because this is a different reading. It could be, hold on, I'm just listening. You've just been wishing for that like dream lover. You've been wishing on a star. You've been wanting to sort of leave your ex or exes behind and not think about them anymore. Just leave them in the past. And you've got something pretty strong coming in here. And when they do, it's just going to sweep you off your feet. There's a lot of momentum here. Momentum. They're pretty interesting cards for you, Aquarius. Saying quite a bit. I'm going to shuffle the Essential Tarot and I'm going to pull some additional cards here to just sort of clarify what I've already read for you. Because this is like a monthly, and just whenever you happen to be guided to, like it doesn't expire December 31st, right? So I've watched readings going 2 years back and I'm like, wow, that's pretty interesting information. I feel if you've been guided to a video, there's a reason. Okay, so you've got the Four of Cups here. So the Four of Cups could mean that you're missing something. You're missing some sort of cue from the universe. You're missing something. And when I was saying that, when I was saying cue from the universe, I got a message to speak about angel numbers. So I think, does everybody know about angel numbers? It's when you see sequences of numbers, and it doesn't have to be just matching numbers. It could be any series of numbers that you see that jumps out at you, or you see it twice, or you've walked by somebody's house, you never noticed the house number before, but all of a sudden it's like jumping out at you. Like that's an angel number. Like that is your spirit guides going, hello, we're trying to say something to you, right? Now I'll give you an example. Like I saw a house number today, and I walked by this house a million times with my dog, and the house number was 303. So I came home and I went on Google and I typed in angel numbers 303, and there was a message there for me. So I just want to encourage you. It seems like your spirit guides are trying to say something to you. They're trying to wave at you, and you're looking the other way. So if you've been seeing repeating numbers, Google that, because I think that there's a key here for you that's going to get this other energy moving, because you're kind of sitting there stagnating and you're not sure why. So watch out for angel numbers and be aware of that even more now that I've talked about it, because you know I've been given this message to give to you. Fumble much? Okay, hold on. Five of Rods. So this can come up when it's not the perfect time for something new to be taking place, like to launch your new idea. But I'm just getting the sense here that you're missing the perfect time, but that you're kind of worried about what everybody else around you is going to say. And just a reminder here that it's your life, and everybody else can have an opinion, but that's all it is, unless, you know, I offer people to have a place in running my life if they'd like to start paying my bills. And that never happens, so I get the opinion too. But I see that you're longing for a great big sweeping change here. So maybe this is the thing that is holding you back. Like this is maybe the thing that is saying that you're kind of purposely avoiding it because are you worried about what your parents are going to say, or you're worried about somebody's opinion anyway. And you shouldn't have to be. I mean, even if somebody's going to be upset, and I think this has got to do about moving for someone. When I say moving for someone, to be with somebody. So it's going to, it's probably going to spark some fires in your house, right? Like, why are you moving? What are you, crazy? It's not going to work out. And if it doesn't work out, you know, move back home. But I mean, it's not like you're going to fall off the planet if you move somewhere. There's still Skype and text and phone and whatever, Google Hangout, and like it's like if you're not communicating with somebody, it's because you don't want to, basically, right? So this is really interesting, you guys. So I do see the Eight of Rods as an indication of a fast moving energy, and it sometimes be an indication of air travel. So, and that's right underneath the Seven of Swords, where I was telling you guys that I think the Seven of Swords is about you getting away from something and kind of looking back, but you're not anguished about it. You're like, good riddance, right? And here's the Eight of Rods saying you are moving on. You are moving on. You're just, either you're holding back on purpose or you're missing a sign. Okay, so now I've got here the Four of Swords. So what I'm seeing is that I think you're just tired of bickering with somebody, and I do see this as like parental units, like if somebody and you don't have to be living at home for your parents to have some sort of influence over your life, right? I mean, I find that, like, my parents have not ceased giving me their opinion or, you know, making some sort of comment or whatever. And it's not always the easiest to deal with, right? So what was my point anyway? So you're tired, like you're just sort of laid out there. Like the swords represent our thought processes. So like you've laid down here, like figuratively speaking, to take sort of a break from it, like from this sort of energy, right? But I see what you want to do is sort of get on with your own life and live life on your own terms with the person that you want to be with. So, yeah, the cards are saying, like, this is going to happen for you if you really want it to happen. And right now, I think you're not even looking at it, or you're putting it off because you're exhausted from some sort of, and I'm seeing family drama, but it could be your friends, it could be people close to you, right? And I think you're deliberately missing it because you're afraid of this happening, and it might. But I mean, this is your life, and do you want to, I don't know why my nose is so itchy, you guys. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. But you have this waiting for you. Like, I don't know about you, but like, I love my family, but if there was somebody that was going to be this kind of love energy in my life and they lived somewhere else and the choice was to relocate to be with you, I'll come back and visit my family, right? Oh my God, my nose. I'm so sorry. Yeah, so I think there's a little bit of like a cringe mentality when it comes to the family and what they're going to think. And, oh, my mother or whoever in your life, you're like, oh, I don't want to deal with it. But you're going to have to, because like you're an adult, right? And if you want to do adult things, you're going to have to make the adult moves, right? So like buckle up for a bit of a bump here. But you've got some brilliant energy here for you. The Chariot is waiting to take you away to be in this realm of higher love with that person. And I think you already know this person. And you've been talking about it already. And you've been kind of, well, I don't know. But you do know. And you do know why. So just go for it. And if it sucks, then you come home, right? I mean, it's not like I said before, you're not moving to Mars. Like, you just want to move somewhere to be in love. And people do it all the time. I mean, if you were going to be with a military person, like, you would be moving and everybody would be like, oh, it's the job, you know? So you can go, it's okay. And it's going to be good. Yeah, so I hope this helps. You guys are in control of the Chariot coming in. And you're the energy that is going to move that Chariot. So if you need to take a little bit of a break, a little while longer, just do that and gather yourself. And then if you don't know, how to talk to somebody, maybe write a letter, you know, for yourself, so you kind of get your thoughts straight. And then just sit back and wait for that time, that perfect time to talk about it. And it always appears, and you'll know it when you see it. Just look for it. Okay, guys? All right, Aquarius, I hope you enjoyed that reading. I loved doing it for you. So stay blessed out there. Thank you so much again for tuning in. Take care. Bye.